Hello, world. Well, here I am again, back into the walking scene. I wanted to talk today about commitment and sticking to things. I missed last Friday. I meant to record, and this is what I was going to talk about Monday, but 2 days ago. But events over the weekend I found be a little more pressing. So go check that one out about my thoughts about President Nelson's life and the events over the weekend. But I didn't want to lose the opportunity to speak about why I missed Friday and why I'm back today. So back to that. I am sick, have been for a couple weeks now. Kids brought something home from school, fun virus that unfortunately for kids hits them harder than myself and my wife, because we've got a stronger immune system. We've been here before. We've done this before. Our bodies know how to deal with the sickness, and also just mentally I'm more prepared for just how to get through it, because I know it ends, right? Because I've done it before. And when we're doing new things like starting a YouTube channel to try and help people through the journey that I've been through in my own life, it's a new experience, right? And new experiences are more difficult. They're something that we haven't done before. So you have to find something in you to want to keep going. And here's the dark spot. I wish I had more light out here so you could see me better. Even through challenges, right? You just have to keep going. Right now you won't be able to see me as well, but here in a little bit you will. And that's why we have to just keep at it. You don't know when the results will come from what you're working on, but they will come. The changes in my life over the last few years, if you ask my wife, probably didn't come fast enough. There's a lot of struggle and strain to get me to recognize the things that she already knew, she wanted me to know, and I'm not going to walk behind a truck as it's pulling out of the driveway. So let's come back. It took a lot of effort to make changes, and honestly, it took a lot more than it should have. If I'd had the right mindset out of the set, to start, then any change I needed to make would have been relatively easy. Or rather, at least they're simple, right? They're small and simple things that made the changes in my life that I needed to make. And it was the compounding interest of doing those small things that has brought about the changes in my life that brought me to where I am today, right? To be here, talking to you, sharing what I've accomplished and what I know anyone can accomplish if they set their mind to it. Do I make a whole lot more money today than I did 6 months ago? No. Do I feel like I can make a whole lot more money today than I did 6 months ago? Yes. Right? Do I feel like I'm a better husband and father? Yes. Do I feel like I can accomplish more in the world than I used to? Yes. And that's the important thing I found, is what we believe and what we believe is possible. When we put it in our mind that we can do something, then we can. And that mindset came from doing all the little things day by day. So it started off with my wife sharing videos that she had listened to and find. This was years ago. Let's see. The Ho'oponopono prayer she shared with me 3.5 years ago, something like that. And that's where things really started for me to change. First, I thought it was really weird. I didn't know what it was all about, didn't understand it all. But at the time, I started doing that with her and listening to some videos with her, that someone who talked about Ho'oponopono prayer and that sort of thing. And that was one of the first changes I needed. And then we moved on to some other things about having an abundant mindset, and that started to work on me, but still didn't really do it right. I just kind of like, oh yeah, we can do everything, but I didn't really actually go doing the things. I didn't put in the work yet. But over time, as I slowly put in more and more time into changing my mindset and learning the things I needed to learn, seeking out learning from the best examples I could find, it started to sink in more, started to take root. I'd planted a seed that started to take root, and I didn't ignore it. I kept watering it. I kept cultivating, right? So, even though I still feel like I want to sleep in like I did on Friday, which is why I missed Friday, I know that if I want the results that I want in my life, I have to keep at it. So, and I want to help other people get through the same things that I did and see the same results in their own life. So here I am, here out in the low 50s weather. Today I felt like not wearing my sweater because it's only going to get colder from here, so might as well take advantage of the relative warmth while I have it. And it actually feels pretty good, right? And that's another thing that's come from the small changes I've made in my life. I find myself being more, I don't know what's the best way to put this, but being more okay with, being more accepting of hard things. Like, oh, it's a little cold. Okay, well, I know I'll warm up when I get home. I can get through this. It's totally fine. And I brought my sweater with me just in case. But, there's a thing I told my wife recently when, a few months ago, it was still summer, when we were driving and I didn't put my sunglasses on, and I said, I found that sunglasses, and there's so many things in our modern life that we use to feel more comfortable, and we just to cut down on the challenge, right? And that can be a good thing, but it can also be a way where we hamper our own progress, right? Say you're trying to work out, lose weight, or just get stronger, right? And you take the easy way. Today I'm not going to lift the 50-pound dumbbells. They're heavy. I'll grab the 10s. It's easier. Do you think you're going to get the results that you want? Are you going to get stronger as fast as if you'd use the heavier weights? Right? That's the sort of thing that we have to commit to and keep doing, is find the change that you want to make, schedule the time, make the time, and then just show up every time. So if I want to help other people learn what I've learned, if I want to keep applying what I've learned, I have to show up, go out for a walk, record a video, share it with the world, right? That's where I'm at today. So here I am, talking to you. I'm a little later than I normally do, and I've already seen 4 people out on the road. I normally see none. So, lesson to me. If I really want silence and no one to see me talking to myself holding a phone. Get up earlier, just like I normally do. So, get up, do it, do your thing, find one thing. This is my challenge for you today. Find one thing that you want to get better at. Don't have to do everything at once. That will just paralyze you. That was my problem. I tried to do everything. Don't. Do one thing. What's one thing you think would have the largest impact? Start making other things easier. I challenge you to wake up a half an hour earlier, 20 minutes earlier, 15 minutes earlier, just earlier. Get up earlier, go to bed earlier. Make the time for this thing. Find something else that really doesn't move the needle. Maybe it's taking you the wrong direction. Cut a little bit of that out and replace it with something good. You can't just stop doing things that hurt, that aren't helping you, because you'll just find something else to fill the void. You need to purposely find something that's going to help you, that's going to bring you closer to your goals, bring you closer to the person that you want to be. Do that thing. If you feel like you don't have time, good. That's going to be something that will actually replace the negative things you're doing. So now I'm going to replace something. I honestly feel better now. Waking up at 4:30, starting to get up at 4 now, than when I used to wake up at 6:30. I go to bed earlier, but not 2 hours earlier. More like an hour, sometimes hour and a half. Yeah, maybe doctors say I should get more sleep. Maybe I should, but I don't feel like it. I feel awake. I feel energized, feel ready to take on new things. I get all the most important things out of the day done at the start of the day. And it changes everything. Started taking notes the night before on things that I need to get done. And I wake up in the morning with a note right next to my bed saying, these are the most important things to get done today. And I tackle those first. So go out and do it. Find your first thing, wake up a little earlier, and do it. And that's my challenge to you, and a promise. It will happen. If you stick to it every day, or every other day, or once a week, whatever the timeline is for the thing you want to do, stick to it. Make it happen, and you'll see the results. May it take 6 months? It may. May it take 6 years? That may happen too. But if you stick to it, it will happen if you don't give up. So, see you in the next one. Have a blessed day.